Hello, visitors. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. I am Zaruk Windcaller, your guardian, your High Remembrancer, and your Arbiter. I hope you're all doing wonderful today, and I hope you didn't get lost in the forest on your way here. What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden that you never get to see. It's writing the notes to the beginning of a song that someone will sing for you. It's great unfinished symphonies. But this legacy is different. This is the legacy campaign for Wildermyth, where the heroes that came before now face the greatest trial. So join me, Asibow, and Sangria as we continue the Wildermyth legacy campaign. Before we get started, if you're watching this on the VOD, hi, I'm Zaruk. Thanks for checking me out. You can see me at twitch.tv/ZarukWindcaller. You can also follow me on Twitter for updates and shit posts and to see the schedules every week. And finally, if you'd like a link to the VOD channel, you can hit !YouTube in the chat, and that'll give you a link there. Oh. Hi, Fountain. Love you, baby.
Show love 100 hello my love tilde hi everyone tilde hype love 1 Zaruk W smile Zaruk George.
Alright, let's get this started, shall we?
He has to do
hey,
it.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, hey. I was just telling Sangria about some Tears of the Kingdom stuff.
Yeah.
And just to avoid spoilers, basically, there's a comic with Link saying, like, oh, I couldn't do what you did in the past, Zelda. You see, I would have just eaten the silly rock you got day one, and that would have been a problem.
Yeah.
The reasoning why is it looks like a jelly gummy.
Mm-hmm. So, real quick introductions. Y'all probably know who this is. We've got Sangria.
Hello, I'm Snake.
And we have Azzy.
Hi. My stream.
Oh, you haven't started yet?
No, I've been making sure.
Oh.
Been saying it all over the place. Don't worry, I'll pop out for just a sec. I won't take long.
Yeah, take your time.
I'll make sure to bring up the game soon.
Let's see.
I'm still very happy with the promo picture.
Yeah.
Blood for the blood god! Skulls for the skull throne!
Alright, now I'll be right back.
Okay. And thank you for the blood god, Max Owen. Let's see. How's the sound on my end, everybody? Sound okay? Also, make note to self, if Sangria is going to be sticking around more often, I need to get things set up where we can make her bigger. Make her bigger, but we need to add air sounds. Say again?
I just said
Yeah, you're kind of quiet. Sorry, let me...
Oh, hold on.
There we go.
I have my gain turned down.
That's alright.
For recording reasons.
Yeah. So we're just going to wait on Asibow to come back. And hey, Meeps, how you doing? And then we'll get started. And yes, this is the Legacy campaign. So this is the final campaign of the game. And we were actually talking about it earlier. We don't know what we're going to do after this. So if y'all have any ideas, please let us know. Let's see. Gimme cookie. Meeps, you can have a cookie whenever you want.
You can just get a cookie.
Yeah. Don't need to ask.
That's the cool thing about being an adult. You can just get a cookie.
Yes, but you have to buy them yourself. That's the trade-off. That's the tricky part about being an adult. You can have whatever you want, but you have to buy it yourself. Hey, Araminos, how you doing? How's your back, bud? You doing okay? And for those who don't know, Araminos, Artifice... Oh, welcome back. So, are we ready?
Yep, Wildermyth is just loading up.
Alright.
I mean, I suppose you could also steal the cookies. I'm not your mom.
Huh.
I bet you would steal the cookies.
Ever played the co-op campaigns of the... is that StarCraft? SC2 campaigns? Wait, there's co-op for that? Huh. I mean, I'm glad you're doing better, armies. Look, here's the thing. Co-op or not, I don't want to give Blizzard any of my support right now. So, yeah, sorry. Anyway, all right. Let's see. All right, I am ready to go when y'all are. May have to turn that.
Wildermyth will be up at some point. I promise. Yeah, hey Meeps.
There you go.
I can hear the music. Alright. Multiplayer.
Sounds about right, Meeps. And if someone could get a multi-stream going between Azzy and I would be very appreciative of that.
Now let me bring up Wildermyth on my end, and I can watch your stream as well as mine. And since I'm not changing on your end,
Bigger.
Thanks, Meeps.
Yeah, the reactive stuff.
All right.
Yeah, just waiting on you to join in.
Got it. I'm on my way. There we go. All right, I'm here.
Also, have their egg ready. Right, awesome. Continue where we left off.
Yep. Wait, did you say that person's name was Egg Ready?
Yep.
Yeah. A 3-minute egg must be boiled for 3 minutes.
I'm such a genius at cooking. I can take 60-second right and cook it in 60 minutes.
All right. Wow, there's like nowhere to explore right now. Except,
like how
there's one place.
yeah, there's one place.
I like how the character named Ori Wolf isn't a wolf.
Yeah.
I mean, he could. Nah, he couldn't be a wolf anymore with the thunder thing.
Mhm.
If he had the lower trait, he totally could, though.
Yeah.
You're no longer eligible for wolf.
Yeah.
You're in
Mhm.
wolf eligible.
Yeah, the thing that triggers the like the best way to become, or to at least trigger the idea of becoming a werewolf, is you have to be like, what is it, the loner?
A loner archetype. I believe it's the loner archetype. Basically, whoever has the highest loner trait in the party gets it.
Yeah.
There's also a hook related to it, but I don't think that turns you into a wolf. But it will trigger the event type.
Okay.
All right, open that pathway. Explore.
I want to go to Trusty Bread Bluff. That sounds delicious.
Oh no.
Oh, I remember this.
Is this
one.
what I think it is?
Yeah,
Oh!
probably what you think it is.
I love it.
You-
I actually know the person who wrote this one.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty
Or,
cool.
well, okay, so I don't really know them. It's friend of a friend type thing.
But you know of them.
I know of them, yes.
Huh.
Also, I like his. Because today Meeps has decided to choose beef on my end. So on your end, I'm chunky, but on my end, I am extremely not chunky. Pretty funny.
Beef.
Yeah, who wants to voice the
Oh, we got to see what it is
mysterious
first.
damsel
Oh,
I can voice it.
okay.
who is totally not a turtle?
Help. Can you help me?
Guess it's kind of what we do, huh?
Yep.
Meep reacted to my comment with more muscle. She's just throwing money for bigger.
Because
Just that face. Snapping turtle.
Enchanted turtle.
Turtles don't talk. Their brains are the size of a thimble.
That very personal remark.
Sorry.
As was saying, I'm enchanted turtle. I'm actually princess.
Sure you are.
Was enchanted by jealous rival. Cursed to shape pussy now. But kiss can set me free. Ah, ah. Please help.
Alright, we got options. Enchanted Princess, how can we not? And then I'm just doing this because I want to help. And then, oh no, don't be swayed by its cutest turtle talk.
I mean,
I'd smooch it.
yeah, Sangria did such a good job with the voice, we might as well commit to the bit, so...
Alright, well, your character gets to smooch it then.
Enchanted
You wanna
Princess? How could we not?
Mwah.
Well,
Yeah, do you see her expression? Yeah, she looked so like simply like, oh,
Oh no.
Well, they didn't say what a cataclysm. They didn't say what kind of princess. So
Personally, I think that they should have made her look even more excited. secret furry trait.
so it's a Drowvin.
Free.
Also, Cataclysm, thank you for resubbing. I greatly appreciate it.
Now the wretched sharks shall pay. Curse me to be turtle, will he?
She's so disappointed. They're so disappointed.
I guess she never said she was a human princess.
Feel used.
Whatever you say, Turtle Kisser.
You get 2 legacy points.
It's just a silly little. I love that event.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Very
the turtle.
silly.
Just the fucking turtle's face. Just like.
Just that happy. It all started with that smile. That frickin' smile.
We need some more fabric, so let's go for that. Assault Jillyburn.
Also, I think it goes without saying, please do not go kiss wild animals.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do
Especially
that.
turtles. They have all sorts of like weird germs.
Yeah, and also the fact that a snapping turtle could bite your part of your face off. So,
That too. Yes.
Roads, trails, fox paths. I wonder how many fox feet it takes to... Telfla? Sorry, I didn't mean to fall behind.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Also, thank you, Cataclysm, for the multi-stream link.
Yep.
Been thinking, actually, about a book I read once. Memoirs of a woman named Rue Sagefoot. Spent some years as a traveling merchant early on. Got to know people of different lands and the stories they told. Stories passed down through time, father to daughter, mother to son. Ended up putting a lot of them in print. A dozen or so tomes together. Lot to read if you like that sort of thing. But, well, it wasn't just the stories themselves that interested her. It was where they came from, how they began. See, for all her wandering, she kept stumbling upon the same stories, made to look different by the twists and wrinkles of each teller, but full of the same heroes and villains, themes and consequences. She thought that in each story there was probably some kernel of truth, some real piece of our past dressed up in the guise of a fable.
I don't think it the truth though. If everyone tells it differently.
Sort of like the road apple fiasco. I mean, when I hear the way Asibow tells it, and then I hear Ori's version, ugh, don't get me started. She mangles it every time. It's a few more hours before they reach Jillyburn. By then, smoke chokes the air, and all calls for laughter is forgotten. Nobody mentioned that Jillyburn was in Canada.
Oh, jeez.
They find the town in shambles. Fires raging, the corpses of Drauven and Morthagi mingled with townsfolk. But the fighting's not done.
I will say, I think my favorite joke making light of the horrible fire situation was oh god, Canada's attacking. They put a Mexico filter over New York because Hollywood just has that filter.
Mm-hmm. I think the funniest joke I've seen was that to promote Diablo 4, there was a huge Diablo 4 poster in New York that said it says "Welcome to Hell, New York."
Oh,
Diablo
God.
4, and then it had the reddish orange sky behind them thanks to the fires.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, ooh, somebody, whoever came up with that poster design somewhere is pulling on their collar like, I didn't know this was gonna happen.
I don't know. I think it's great. It's great marketing.
Uh-huh.
To bring you the real Diablo experience, we're sending you to hell for real. Cox gun.
You're going to hell and tell the devil we're coming for him next. Now, what's that quote from T? Yeah. Go to hell and tell the devil I'm coming for him next.
That's a lot of critters.
Yep. Nothing we can't handle.
Fuck him up.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I do a little bit of
Railgun. There we go.
Oh, I gave you. Yeah, I was wondering. Let's see. Oh, Azirella just isn't defined. I'll let you use Azirella for this go around.
Let's see. Oh, come on, Ori. All right, Azzy. Use the tree woman and beat some people to death.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that I keep getting people, so I have to give up my own characters. Who should I beat up though? Oh, hey, a victim. I mean, a friend.
No, it's a victim.
I'm here to make friends.
She says as she literally clubs a lizard person to death. Nope. Nice shot.
Oh no, I'm surrounded. Whatever will I do?
Let's see. Yeah, I think you're gonna be fine. Yep. Let's see. Rock. Nice.
I'm helping.
Yeah, you are. Ah, Spectre Step. Oh crap,
Oh, crap.
Ori, come on, man. Ooh, okay. I just realized lighting Emily's arms on fire may hurt her, but the fact of the matter is that then she'd have flaming tree arms, so I would probably end
That
up...
suddenly becomes much less of a her problem.
Then it becomes a them problem. You see, my arms may be on fire, but when I'm swinging them around, they become your problem.
Oh, blocked. Ah, crap.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Sangria. There we go. That's another one.
whirlwind over there.
Yeah. A whirlwind of teeth and claws.
This just in, a local werewolf kills everyone.
Local werewolf too angry to die.
Death by cat.
Yeah, local werewolf and cat too angry to die.
Hey.
Level up.
Let's see.
I mean, Calling Moss is pretty good because it gets poisoned. Though at the same time, at this, like, near the end game, we kind of get almost too strong. But it's really good for those enemies that you just barely, like, net with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think how I can't remember. Does poison work where, like, the higher the stacks are, the more damage?
No, how much damage you take is 1 plus half your potency. So your potency's not even 2, so you'd only be doing 2 poison. You'd only be doing 2 poison, like 2 total poison damage. Then there's endurance, which would give you 3 armor and 3 warding. All right. Flames are quenched. Smoke drifts away. Few homes survived ruin. With time, they'll be repaired, but there's no replacing the lives that were lost. Everything okay,
The lives
Azzy?
that were lost.
Yeah, there it is. As night swoops in, the survivors make hasty efforts to collect their dead, arranging the corpses in an undertaker's shed. They leave the Drauven and Morthagi for tomorrow. Those without shelter find their way to Farmer Mick's barn. Come along now. Plenty room for everybody. Hang on, Dad. We don't know this lady. Doesn't mean we can't be mannerly. For all we know, she's one of them who attacked us. Boy, does she look like a robot or a lizard folk to you? Hush up! Oh, we're not... Well, if you let me explain... It's alright. I saw what you did. I'm Mick, and that's my obnoxious kid, Quinn. We're happy to have you. Real happy. Hush up, boy! So, could you tell us how it started? If you don't mind waiting, more folk coming. Gotta make sure they're made comfortable. Quinn, show them where they can rest. Fine. Some hay over here. Could put your head on a sack. Trough of water for drinking.
That's a Hiku.
Outhouse is behind the barn, if you must.
What do you mean if you must? It's like, it's an outhouse. What? Why are you so upset about... You got a problem, Quinn? Still don't trust us?
That'd be like trusting a knife not to cut you, or a flame not to burn.
What is his problem? He's so suspicious.
Gotta find... That's the thing. After people go through a lot of tragedies, they gotta find something to blame. And even if it makes no sense, putting blame on something... Not only just to give them something to rationalize, but in his case, he probably didn't do anything during the fighting, so he's trying to pin the blame on something else or someone else.
You saw us fighting shit.
He just doesn't want to feel helpless, so
Yeah.
he's angry.
There we go, there's a pet George.
I'm projecting.
Yep. Maybe you fought for us today, but who's to say you won't sell out tomorrow? Saw them with my own eyes, types just like you. Mingling with those lizard heads and bone contraptions.
Right, I forgot there are mercenaries working for each side.
Yeah, there are.
Right.
That's kind of an important detail. Alright, so I'm less upset with them.
Pillaging and murdering while my dad risked his backside shepherding kids and old folk to safety.
Also, I see. Cooper, stop bullying people in Yu-Gi-Oh! With your weird decks.
That's kind of all you do in Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. You just bully everybody.
What we need is more people like him, not you lot.
Yeah, the thing is, though, she does weird decks. Like, last night she made a Yu-Gi-Oh! Match go on for 62 rounds because all she played were traps.
There's a reason I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, hey, Dad. They were just, getting settled. Sure. Now, why don't you put that thing down and see what kind of supper you can rustle up from our stores?
Seems touchy.
He's just riled up is all. When the Morthagi appeared, he grabbed that pitchfork and tried to run out and join the fight. I held him back, told him to guard the barn, mind the fires didn't get too close.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see. 63 turns and I only used the trap deck because I want to complete a daily. Ah. Ooh, bullying. So you could risk your life instead?
I'm no hero, but if one of us had to... Anyway, though, that's how it began. Morthagi came crawling out of the fields and surrounded Jillery Burn before most had risen from their beds. Probably knew the Drauven were heading this way and meant to get the drop on them. Saw the town for a convenient battleground. Don't think killing us was their reason for being here, but they sure didn't mind doing it. And the folks who were with them... The mercenaries. You saw them then. They'd be hard to miss. The way they were hollering and directing. Hey, Soulstone, how you doing, bud? Appreciate you stopping by. Well, you enjoy your D&D game. May you be blessed with many nat 20s. Almost like it was Morthagi taking orders from the people. I can't be sure, but let's just say there wasn't much to separate them. No hesitancy, no remorse.
I will say I'm kind of interested how this relates to the Vulture, because from what it just seems like just human nature, like negative human nature getting in the way of things with like the mercenaries.
Well, remember, the Vulture doesn't care who wins. The Vulture just wants more people to die. So,
yeah, I'm just trying to see like what his hand in it is though. Like, is he just saying out his guy to like try and work people up or what?
Well, no, because remember at the end of the last chapter, it looked like the Morthagi were going to crush the Drauven, and then people started helping the Drauven. And then when it swung the other way, people started helping the Morthagi. So it basically just goes back and forth, never ending. The only way this the only way this ends is if one group is defeated or both groups get wiped out.
Right. Anyone still think it's worth trying to talk things out?
They're mercenaries. They'll answer to coin as long as this war drags on. I think we all know there's only one way for us to end it. Take the fight to both sides. Whoa! Yeah. I mean, he's right, but yeah.
Get out of here, Timmy.
Yeah. When the new day dawns, they ready themselves for another road. Sort of feel like I should try to talk you out of it. Not that I... Ooh, Dad, do you hear? Hear what? Kidlet? Kidlet? Just talk to Kedana. All those Drauven bodies are left out in the streets. They've been picked clean. Nothing left but bones.
Honestly, there he is.
Oh? Coyotes, probably. Though I'll admit, all in one night? Well, you better be on your way. And if you ever find yourselves around here again, know that my barn's always open to you. Good luck, I guess.
I don't disagree with why we're doing it, but do you think we're overreaching?
Well, maybe. But if we don't do something...
Guess what happened here proves there's no staying out of it. It's just fighting people. And what about your friend, Hezirella?
If it comes to that, we'll do what we need to do. Don't worry about me.
You know, I'm just thinking, like, I mean, do you think we can really handle them? And then everyone just looking at me, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
As if I didn't rip 3 robots in half with my bare hands. There's still the question, which side do we take out first?
Should we flip a coin?
Personally, I think the side we should take out first should be if we can choose, I'd say the Morthagi.
Let's see.
Oh, recruit. All right, let's
Yay.
recruit someone. All right, let's see. Pick for. So everyone see what they have available from Legacy.
Okay, well we have to go over there first. So, all right.
No, we're here already.
Oh, let's see. Who
Is
do
it
you?
not active for you?
Oh no, it
Yeah.
says who do you want to recruit?
Yeah, let me do the game. So from my end, I have, let's see, Trace Hammerling's a warrior. I don't have anyone super good though. It's all Trace Hammerling is highest at like 2.
I have
Sangria, or what do you have?
I have a Salia.
All right,
I don't have
that's
really any good picks either.
Right. I think Sangria only has the one character though, so Sangria should get another one.
Yeah.
So
if you want-
it's another ranger, and they're like lower level.
If you want, I can get Trace Hammerlings, and then you can adjust their stuff to fit you, like with the other character.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's see. So that way we have another warrior. 'Cause
Yeah.
we need one more of those. All right. So she has a total. She can choose 2 abilities, and she has 4 available. So and she has Sentinel and Broad Swipes in the upgraded versions. Sentinel is basic. For reference, is basically when you go into Guardian, you can jump up to 2 tiles to intercept a foe, so it increases your
Your counter distance.
Overwatch
basically.
range.
Yeah.
And then the upgraded version of that makes it so that if you smack them while they're moving, they stop moving and interrupts their movement. And then Broad Swipes is you deal 2 plus half potency damage to all enemies within melee range after you make an attack focused on one. So if you attack one, all the others will take, currently with her low level, 3 damage. And then the
That's-
upgraded doubles the scaling, so with every level, every point in potency you get increases the damage of your AoE.
Those both sound really good.
Yep. Broad Stripes is good for wading into the fray, so if you choose that, you probably want to try and upgrade her to make your character focused on, obliterating like that.
We could do that.
Yep, with Sentinel being a more passive defensive character that can run around. There's another perk you can get where at the end of the turn, no matter what you do, when it's upgraded, you go into Overwatch. So, what path do you want to take for your warrior?
Sentinel with ambush might be a good combo.
Could be, yeah. You want to go for Sentinel then?
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so fully upgrade Sentinel.
Mhm.
Alright, let's see, we have enough points for sure. I'll make sure that it'll be for Sangria. This way we have 2 characters each.
Okie doke.
Nice.
That's why I hydrate mulch.
Azarella and Ori went into town amid a hum of tension and talk. Jillery Burn always this boisterous?
Trace Hammerling's just slain a monster.
Something got all the way up here?
Nasty thing was trying to creep up from the forest. Trace took care of it though. It was something to watch. It was gross. She had the young animal tucked away before the beast got even close. Pretty sweet about it though. Managed to not scare the children.
Where is she now?
Up by the barns, keeping kids from poking the carcass.
If you want to use a stick to poke it, fine, but it has to be at least as long as your arm. Nobody touch it. I'll know if you did. You'll get a rash.
They're a Jillery Burn then?
Yeah,
We were just there.
Like, they were just there.
Well, just the one. So not at the moment anymore. Just when you settle down and get the garden started, Fate has other plans.
Yep. Sounds like you've got a knack for taking them down, though. We're looking for that.
We.
Azarella Dreamer, Paladins of Ivory Autumn.
I've heard of you. Trace Hammerlings.
We've heard of you, too.
Alright, we'll recruit her.
And we're rivals.
Yeah, that was quick.
Immediately.
Good thing they're about to split up. Let's see. We're going against Drelvin and Morthagi. Oh, let's get rid of the Stormthroat.
Yeah, please.
I hate the Storm.
Them and their
I
birds.
hate the Stormthroat so much. The stupid birds.
Yeah, so
It's not even that bad. It's just stupid annoying.
Yeah, so Sangria, the Stormthroat's sick birds on you, and the birds, like the birds, do damage if you don't shoo them away.
Mm-hmm.
Summer sighs, day dies, birds make afternoon music.
What's the face for?
But on the Horn of Grey Mountain, sun lasts longer than anywhere else. Unwatched, the old master of the place gathers his forgotten power. You're a trudger, Captain Nalta. Huh?
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. I'll voice her. Oh, I'll admit, I'm not in love with High Place. It's a spooky little flock you keep around you.
To perch where the light never leaves your... Wait, isn't this the Vulture?
Yeah, that's the
Vulture.
Vulture.
I'm doing the wrong voice then. So, considering he's not ugly anymore, should I be doing the Supreme Chancellor Palpatine voice rather than Emperor Palpatine?
I believe so.
Yeah. To perch where the light never leaves your shoulder, you must rise over trees, over hills, over your tallest peers. These are them who've dared it. Chosen ones who deserve and desire my favor. You may someday see that I am shrewd in my selections. My lord.
What I wanted to say, though, Volta, the coin is enough. I don't need convincing. Call yourself a king. I'll echo it as loud as you like.
Yet I am unsatisfied. I am, in fact, ruffled. That's a bird pun. Your tone, Captain Nalta, is rather pink. The silver land glows in the light of late day. High cold air streams ripple their clothes.
Yeah, he's upset because she's not respecting him enough.
You may mistake me for a strimp, a mealy mountain miser, but stand there.
We're right on the edge.
Ooh, saved your life. It just tries to push her. Let's see. Lord Volta, let us prepare a feast and a combat just as before. No, Bracken. If the hero Nalta will be my captain, then she must also be my witness. And so saying, he grims his mouth, breathes into his full frame.
Oh, less beef on my end.
Around him rises a burning ring of wind, of constellated stones, and of light. Thrumming air, bitter on the tongue, biting on their bones. Witness it! The fact of anything's form begins to wobble.
I was wondering why he didn't look like a girl. Alright, so he's just straight up not in his true form.
Yeah. A feathered sound of wings wumming, and the Vulture Lord rises from the cindery crust of his skin. And his scream bloodies creation. And the whipped sky snarls.
Uh-oh.
Hope wanders away, no longer at home here.
Oh, so he barely has the strength for a show.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's crumbling over there.
This groan of a world, this blister of a star. Stand, my lord.
And, but you can simply do that?
You see now. There's only the smallest falter in his scowling vulture voice, undetectable, save for the one who served him first. With or without you, I will have this land, my homeland. My right is to all that lives and dies upon it, and I will have it all back. For if I wished, I would douse the very torch of existence and follow every field forever. And that is now proven, my lord. Show mercy upon them, please. Mercy, do you ask for? I beg it. An omen's useful. It helps.
I'm seeing this. I am, right?
pitiable things. Mercy, then, I grant you. Stately, he descends down the favored path. And the wind finds rare brine on Captain Nalta's cheeks.
Oh, so like tears flow from her eyes at the sight of it.
And the broken light is allowed to mend itself. My lord! I wish you had held back. Revealing your true countenance is more than enough. Sharing your treasury, exhibiting the might of your masked faithful.
I do kind of like, though, that it seems that the crow actually appreciates his first servant.
Yeah, but only his first servant.
At least he's not, like, completely like, oh, everyone else is expendable.
Yeah. It was enough for the other captain. This one wanted more. You do, of course, know better than I. Bracken helps his embrittled master stand. Good. Anyway, it's good. This is how faith is won, Bracken. Forgive me, Lord Volta, but it is not how my fate. Fetch a ferret's sack. I'll only rest in my chamber for a time and be exactly as I was. Exactly as you were. Probably no one should leap the coals tonight, and maybe don't go hunting either. The wakeful night lasts long past the hollowing of the pot. No, you know, just your typical sign of the apocalypse.
Now with this, I think we can split into two. Let's see. So let's see. We're gonna want one level 5 on each team, so we'll split it up. So let's see, we'll send Tafla, myself, and Ori on this expedition. And then we'll send Ezreal, Trace, and Emily on the other. Perfectly balanced.
As all things should be.
Exactly.
Anyone else getting some lag in the game?
I'm not.
Not particularly.
Seems like it's chugging a bit from time to time for me.
Alright, you ready?
Hold on a sec. Let me check I want to check something. Let's see. Okay, that's weird. Alright, we're good. Sorry, I just wanted to check to see if anything else was running, but we're good.
Alright. Almost a Blue Mill ring, aren't we?
Let me check my eyeball.
Also, I just realized there were original parties in this group, and then all the extra people went separate.
Nice. My eyeball says if we climb that rock hill, it'll be able to tell us more.
That was steeper than it needed to be.
Quite a view, though, I'll say that. Atop the highest hill.
Ooh, something's...
Oh no!
The egg!
I just hate it. Oh, go ahead.
Talfa, this isn't safe.
Oh, eyeball, you've done it again.
I just hate it when they talk to their eyeball.
It's a frequent problem.
Yeah. So...
Well, what'd you do?
So I got 61 on...
Same.
Oh, jeez. Well, up to you.
I mean...
I played enough D&D and enough Final Fantasy to know that if you come across a giant egg in a nest, to leave it be! But that's your call.
We've done this before, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I got 61%. That's above average.
Okay.
Yeah, click it. Hatchet and call it breakfast. Halfla.
It's fine. It'll just be 2 seconds. Now, how should I guess this old flour sack.
Halfla, it's here. It's about to be.
Oh dear.
Angry bird.
Hurry up!
Faster!
In the bag, little buddy.
Duck!
Duck! Oh, no, that's your line, yeah.
They managed to scramble down safely the rest of the way.
Oh my god, this is the first time it's actually...
Yeah.
Every time we try it, it fails.
Yeah, so...
Oh, nice.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
I'm sorry. Someone in my chat just redeemed the "Stop right there, criminal scum." No one breaks the law on my watch.
That's funny.
So
Then pay with your
what
blood.
happens if you fail is that you get the egg, but then you drop it, which basically means that the egg is gone, and it says that when you get down the mountain, you can hear the crag eagle howling in grief because, well, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's also the fact that... So the reason why you drop the egg is it hits you, but this time you dodge it.
You ducked.
So, great job.
That night,
You cooking something?
What do you think?
the egg, you didn't.
She's or they're a hungry person.
Don't be such an easy target, Ori. I can't help myself. No, just keeping them warm. My little crag eagle.
Yay,
All two-
plus 2 temp
two
health.
temp hit.
Yay!
Alright, let's boost our movement. I'm ready to cause a freaking problem.
Good.
Ready to cause problems on purpose.
I'm gonna cause problems, and this time it's not even gonna be an accident.
Rock.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Nice. Wait, you poisoned it. It's a robot.
Yeah.
How do you poison a robot?
Don't worry about it.
It's
They
not
have
organic
bones.
bits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
they got bones. That's organic. Oh, geez, that
Yeah.
butler has a lot.
Yeah, I
That
forgot.
butler's rude.
Yeah, I forgot I could do that.
All right, that's it. Hang on, I'm gonna let's see, go behind.
See how it likes being poisoned.
Oh, can you do me a favor? Can you try splinter blasting the three of them with one of the baskets?
Yeah, I can do
And
that.
then I can try wombo comboing them.
Yeah, I can do that. Let's see. Go, Gadget Splinter Blast. There we
Nice.
Ooh, good. And then
go. Nice. Untouchable. Nice. Now you're fine. You got armor. Nice.
oh, I just realized you went for the quelling moss and you have the poison thing, so you can like ultra poison your
Double
weapons
poison.
if you wanted to.
All right, here's a barrage of tools for you.
Hey, you look like you need repairs. Hurl toolbox at you.
Throw screwdrivers like javelins. Meow. You hear the cat.
Yeah.
Yay.
Now, what ability? Jump Jolt +1 base damage scales twice as much with bonus damage and potency.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. Unlimited power! Right, we can salvage that. Just wait till he
no
gets
need
another
to-
lightning arm, and then I could just literally do my own version of Emperor Oh, bonus damage.
Let's see. Who would it benefit? Let's see. Trace could use it. Tafla could use it. Everyone except Asibow can use it.
I'd give it to
Myself.
Trace.
Yeah,
And hey,
Trace
Red
is-
Mage, how you
Trace is
doing?
gonna need it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Ori gets another lightning arm, that literally means I could channel my own Emperor Palpatine and just electrocute people to death. Unlimited power! Yeah, Red Mage. Hello there. General Kenobi!
Now let's see how the other crew is gonna be able to do.
Mm-hmm. The tower stood grandly like an enchantment on the heads of us prairie people for 6 generations, at least. It's up this way. See how the path widens? I'll stand by you. My spear's solid. Also, I'm wearing armor. You're not. Trace, if we're having conversations, let's convene here.
He wants to fight next to us. I think he's kidding.
I'm what they call hill hardy. Tough.
I like that just how he's talking, how the text is like small. I like to imagine they're having a conversation and he's just in the background like hyping himself up, not realizing they're not even listening to him.
And you know, my wife Glimetta breads our table down this path. I hack away the foxtails. By evening, let's bring a good woman some good news.
So he won't join us if we let him join, but we're down a person, so it might help.
The grasslands ripple below them, raked with the wind. Let's bring him along for this fight. There's situations we've needed that extra hand. I'm comfortable if you are.
You're really a lot to handle, but it's kind of funny, I'll admit.
You begged me to help. I'll tell my lady. Say your name? Garvish. Garvish Dimmerwell.
Hey, wait, Trace? Did we pick up a wild man?
Huh? This is Garvish. Azirella went and said he could come along. There's dinner in it, so I'm good.
I'm Garvish Dimmerwell. I make pickles, too.
I love pickles.
Well, it's the ankle of destiny. Guess it can't turn any way. It can turn any way it wants to. That's one way to put it. Ankle of destiny.
Yeah, but when you turn an ankle, that hurts. So it's problematic no matter which way it turns. And so together they go to a beckoning battle.
To be fair, that I feel like that could be an appropriate response to his like, "Hey, this guy's fighting with us," and the way he introduces himself is, "I make pickles."
Yeah, that's fair.
I do love me some pickles.
Alright, I've got control over him. Don't worry, I won't let him die.
Yeah, let's see. Let's move forward a bit.
Hey, Lord Raleigh, and hey, Yoko. There's a pet George. Alright.
Let's see. Can you move Trace in front? Have her advance? I'll try. I don't want to move Emily until, like, I'm sure that I can't do any cover.
Yeah. Like, how far up ahead do you want?
As far as you feel comfortable going. We might be able to get away with getting already by the gate. Interviews. There they are.
Yep. Rock.
So he's probably gonna horn. Oh no, he didn't. What do you mean, sir?
You just saw your buddy get beamed in the head with a rock, and you don't know where we are? Okay. Sure. Makes sense.
You want me to go get him?
I got him. I got him.
Do you? Oh, I thought that was a wall. That was just rubble in the way.
Yep. He is now dead.
Yep.
I can hold it next to the gate.
Yep.
Yep. We'll set up next to the gate. They aren't alerted, so we'll have plenty of time to just ready up.
Yep. Just don't open it. Wait.
And just it's going to Sentinel, and then we'll open it next turn.
Hey, Raleighs. Hey, Yoko. How y'all doing? All right.
Let's see.
Open the door. I got it.
Have garbage open it.
Hello there.
Let's see. That haunt is going to be a problem.
Not anymore. Now you can see him.
Oh, no, he's not a problem.
Bonk.
can just go here and Sentinel.
Yeah. Garfish has a bow, so I can swap weapons and take a shot at somebody. Got him. Nice.
You want to just spin?
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
She just cleaves him in two.
Mm-hmm.
You're in my way. Cleaves in two.
Ooh.
Battling and bracing. What's that doing?
When guarding,
Yeah,
when guarding, individuals gain 1 armor and 1 warding until the start of their next turn.
Oh, let's see. I believe that's... Yeah, that'd probably be good for Trace with her ability.
Yeah.
If you want to give it to her.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, give her the good old mooring plate.
Yep. The cottage beneath the Laura Lookout goes dead silent. Stays in the heart. Makes the bones strong when you stand up and fight. And win.
Garvish, you're alright. That was impressive work.
I should be home for dinner.
Yeah, he got traumatized.
The hike proves long. Night will reach them before they reach the door. Garvish's chilled expression gradually warms, but his eyes tend lower. Here, down where I fought off the foxtails, see? In a fold of land, the wood house glows. Inside is a happy hall. Now that tower are prairies. Once again we'll walk them freely, and children running will dot the fields, happy. We fought, myself included. I fought and won. A smell of grains and dry wicker, of homey stove smoke. And oh, I wish you'd seen it. Zephyr quick, I ran one through, and Swisher Swit, I pierced another.
Leaving out the part where he put you on the hook for feeding us all.
A humble feast happens there, and a trading of life tales. Trace is in her element, and the stories are deliciously weird. So night takes its time to dwindle. Bits of the meal are picked over, dregs and cups are drained. And in the quiet that comes over them, Glimetta, Garvish's wife, clears her throat. I hope I'm okay saying this. I'm going to say it. It's all a lot of... I understand what you do, you three. It's a sacrifice you make that I don't think probably no one ever fully repays, right? I know that it's selfish, and I'm proud of you, Garvish, my hero husband. I am thankful, and I know that you deserve whatever chance you want. But I'm not sure if I can, Glimetta, I'm not joining them. You're not? No, I wanted to say, let's give him my granddad's old weapon. But that's... I'm not using that thing, I'm a married man. I'll fetch it down. The gift Garvish and Glimetta will give them is a rare piece with a history of its own. My Garvish. And I think it's a mace, right? Or something?
We'll see.
Spring will come,
Might be random.
and life in this wide open place will once more turn toward happiness. Whoa, hello!
It's a staff. Winterfur staff.
They say that when a sage goes to the mountain, they either die or become feral and hide. Staffs like this are heirlooms of those people who braved rock and element to tangle their hair amongst the steepest, strangest stones. Extra discus bounce. The discus.
The only problem, we don't have any mages that can take it. Everyone has like their arm replaced.
The
That makes
discus,
me sad.
discus can ricochet to a third target.
Yeah, we're gonna have to salvage it.
Ah.
To make use of it.
Okay,
That's
fine.
it's such a good one though.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it! Curse you, tree arms!
Oh, and now the Stormthroats are here. The game really hates us.
Or you can't use it?
No, because he's only got one arm.
You got stabs with two-handed.
Ooh.
Opportunity.
Beneath the surface, Taufla uncovers a secret. Sometimes, Talflo would dig. A hobby is what it was. For a naturally energetic spirit, a contemplative, repetitive act.
Asibow, I found something.
And so have I. Also, I will say that, yeah, like, some people just really like digging.
Yeah. Hey, Nix, how you doing? I see you
Ah.
brought a bunch of tonberries. Great.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be so mean. Alright.
Really?
You read your...
Really? What did you find?
A digging fool. Hey, root up any gloam flower. The jewelry burns heal are sending folks out for it.
Oh, no gloam flower.
Well then,
Want to see what I dug up?
I'd be pleased if it was more than this pile of dirt. Is it more than dirt?
It looks like... What is this, a tablet? It's a stone tablet. It's got pictures on it.
Careful, that's old writing. Brushy, brushy.
Hey, is that Asibow showing interest in my diggings?
Well, a little bit.
Looks like a map, right? We know some of these landmarks.
Yeah, we have to. So, want to read
Oh.
this one because we're going after it for sure.
Kind of have to find this place if we can.
Not as you read that. We're bringing. Let's see, Ori. We'll go finish that later. The gang's all here.
Yep. And so this is one of your hooks. So this is tied to the character's personality choice.
Let's
Huh.
see, speed. Also, if you save this character's afterwards, I highly recommend it because it resolves the hook, and every hook you do extends their life. So even in future campaigns, it'll make them last longer.
Oh, cool.
Let's see, plus speed. Who needs it? Let's see. Tafla could get to 7. I won't benefit from it. Let's see. Ori won't benefit. Azurella would benefit. Can I give it to Emily? It would move her speed from
Yes.
3 to 4.
Yeah, go for it.
She's so slow. Alright, let's see. And then we'll move them to finish this up. Yeah, do our work for us.
It's a greasy dark tunnel, Talfa, and Asibow happily spelunk.
Balunkadunk.
Who could tell what resplendent treasures await our bold heroes?
Perhaps nothing at all, in fact. This is very likely.
It doesn't feel likely.
I like how she's just completely brushing off any negativity. You do kind of wonder, though, how many places like this echo beneath our feet? How many do we walk over in a day?
Oh, didn't.
They've come to a... Oh, sorry, this is your thing. Y'all should be reading this.
Alright, you want to read it then, Sangria?
They've come to a round chamber, deep beneath the earth. Their torchlight reveals uneven ground, the old marks of tools in the hard dirt. You bring a shovel. Something must be down there. Something is. Seems dead.
Careful now. What should we do with it? So I've never seen this one before, so I'm very curious. Let's see. So there are 2 options. Let's see. Dig up what they were guarding or dismantle it.
What you they're regarding?
Alright. You want to read that line then?
Well, this old thing was probably meant as a security measure, so let's dig up what they were guarding.
Also, hey, Egrity. We're doing alright.
Well,
At least I'm doing alright. Oh!
Nice.
so it removed a card.
Mm-hmm.
They keep digging. Digging. And digging.
I can't believe she brought the wolf wolf person along to dig stuff up. I just imagine it's just like, well, I need to dig some stuff. You in? Oh, just because I'm a wolf, I like digging. I mean, you're true, but that's kind of racist, or something like that.
Oh.
Oh boy, more robots.
Well.
Can we go now? Look at the expressions change. Look at this one, and then jump to the next one. Like, she's all terrified, or she, Toph terrified. Yeah.
And Asibow's just like, of course.
I saw this happening.
Yep.
I keep messing up the gender.
Well, it's whatever.
I have to make sure I respect it as good as possible. It's important. I won't respect these guys, though. I'm just gonna bully them.
Also, there's a storm outside my apartment, so if everything shuts off, now you know why.
Alright.
Nick says, I'm literally trying to get one of my D&D characters made in this game. Kind of hard to get Mystic with Crow Touch when there's no easy way to trigger the event. Actually, there is. There's certain types of personalities that raise your chance of getting the character, like getting Crow Touched or something. I just don't remember what it is. Do you, Azzy?
Hang on. I'll do some research. You guys finish your turn.
Nix also says, can you dig it? Yes. Can you dig it? Rock. Rock. Ow.
Stop it.
Yeah. Ow, stop. Die. Oh, damn it.
I got it.
Nice shot!
Lover's vengeance, baby.
Alright, they're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Hit
it again. There we go.
Another one.
Another one. Well, as he's fully maxed out now. Well, one more.
No, one more level after this.
Oh, God.
Let's see. Oh, boy, long reach.
Long reach. So now you can hit 2 spaces away with melee attacks?
You can't escape me.
So
I'm so powerful that the very air rends around with the attacks.
Yeah, so that literally means either A, you got some really long arms, B, you're bigger so you can actually hit farther away, or C, like you said, you could pull a Virgil from Devil May Cry and just swing your claws and cut the very air.
Alright, let's see. Let's salvage this. I don't think anyone needs it.
Thank you for the hydrate, Lich King.
Need a break.
Breaks are nice.
Asibow stops by the near spring, refilling the canteens. Yeah, sorry, Asibow.
Ah, come on. It wasn't so bad. Also, I tried to look it up, but I can't seem to find the description of the events, unfortunately, for the
Really?
touch.
I'll
It wasn't
check.
so bad.
I'll check. Hold on.
Sure, so... Yeah. Why do you suddenly look so limp?
Well... Just wondering, what could be buried beneath those 3 Brungars? Could be anything down there. Could even be a boat. Should we go back? Oh, sweet. Ah, sweet.
Archery's a pretty good one.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Someone's right. You have Zahando now. Red Mage is right. You have Zahando.
Yeah, I'll fucking do archery. That sounds sick.
It's what Azirella has, so if anyone, like, even if they miss, just attempting it triggers it.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really good, especially because there's also another one for a melee character. So if you have a ranger with their counterattack and the melee fighter with the melee counter, Basically, if anyone attacks them one way or another, someone will get counterattacked. Pretty cool,
Someone's gonna
actually.
get fucking shot.
Let's head back. Fireworks. Let's see. Stunt chance +6. Let's see. I could use. Let's see.
Yeah, who here really likes stunts?
Let's give it to either Tafla or Azirella. Let's see.
So I have
One
like the
of-
water stunt, which is like the extra
Yeah, let's
action.
give it to Tafla.
Okay.
Okay, so according to what I found, originally, the Crow Touch could only be triggered through someone with the Mysterious Hook, but that's been changed. Now you have to, now it's one of the random things that happens at a hostile site, like a lot of the other
Okay.
things. So,
Interesting.
yeah, let's see,
So it's completely random then.
yeah, it's completely random, sadly.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, let's have them attack this.
Might get some wood for the fire.
You're going to be up longer. Asibow's already turning in.
Good, she deserves the rest.
We all do. Anyway, want someone to gaze lovingly at for a while.
Don't feel obliged. I won't be interesting. Just awake.
That's a mood.
So yeah, sorry, Nyx. Wish we could help you there, but yeah, it looks like originally you would need the Mysterious Hook, but now that's been changed. So
Now it's just so I will give you a tip actually. If you really want to make them, go for a custom you can actually look it up. You can basically unlock the dev tools and create a custom story and force events to happen.
that is true.
And
you can do that.
You can make the character go through the event, and undertake the transformation by forcing the event to trigger. However, you also have to make sure that they're the only character to ensure no one else actually gets it instead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. More wood.
Oh, thanks. The fire wriggles through the fresh wood, happy as a mud dog. Ori's eyes grow tired, and he begins to see things.
What do they see?
Let's see, let's go with the, let's see, flickerings of Drowvin thought, because Ori's always been kind of in Asibow and I's previous games, Ori's always been kind of a realist, but he's also been, like, very, like, pessimistic, so, yeah. Whoop.
Oh,
Huh.
hang on. Let me go forward and back.
Hey, Deadpool. There you go.
Does that fix it for you?
Let me see. Yes. Fire hits polished plates of armor. Ori and oh, there we go. Tells tales in the reflections. Ori imagines sitting in a camp not so different from this one, resting weary claws and sniffing a new set of scents on the wind. Fires link back and back, all the way to the first primordial maws. Ah, I see. Ori is awakening his inner Scaly. Understood. Ori suddenly realizes he has no idea how much time has passed. Drowvin on the brain tonight. Iskra. And rightly so, turns out. Sounds of scaly skulking blow in through the trees. Tafla! Asibow! Bleary eyes strain to see beyond the dying light. Yay!
I couldn't take away the bird.
Well, we'll kill the bird if it makes you feel better.
That'll be our freaking primary target if we see it.
The bird.
Oh, I've never fought in like our actual
Yeah,
camp
they've actually
before.
surrounded the camp. Huh.
Oh no, I'm not in range. Whatever will I do? Oh, god damn it.
What
So
will
that
you,
leaves the Haunt weak.
What will you do? I got it. Oops, wrong button. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, so hey you. Yes, Sangria is a snake.
Hello. I'm Snake.
Balloon snake.
Balloon Snake.
Hold on one second. I want to check something. What is... Got it. Okay.
Also, I think if you stay still or use that as a bonus action, you can actively poison your shots if you want to try that.
I mean, they're already poisoned.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can poison them more.
Oh.
Basically, any more poison, and it'll add onto the poison debuff you give.
Okay.
Interesting.
Go get him, Sangria.
Gonna do it.
That's only when we do Mech Warrior, Deadpool.
Oh
no,
it's additive. Yeah,
Yep.
it adds up.
Oh, yeah, you-
Poison-based heart
yeah.
attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna go north.
Oh, where
I
are
think
they?
They're gonna be this way. I think they're to the right, so let's finish off that dart.
Okay.
I'll get it.
Which I had enough to make you Berry Snake and inflate you into Big Berry.
Let's see.
Well, you're gonna have to watch me more often to do that, Kyo. Or, subscribe, please. If people haven't been resubscribing, it makes me sad. Money's tight these days for people.
Yeah. And I think all three of us will agree, don't give more than you can. We appreciate the support, but please take care of yourselves first.
That's why I always say subscribe if you can afford it
Yeah.
at the end of my stream.
Yeah. Raleigh says, this isn't normal poison, this is advanced poison.
Hey there, Stormthroat. Prepare to perish. I'm going to freaking obliterate you.
Hey, you got that.
Yeah, you got it.
Jesus Christ, how many attacks do you get?
3.
Yes.
Yes.
So technically, I can attack up to 4 times in a single turn with flurry.
Oh, that thing's gonna... Umae wa shinderu. Aw.
Oh, you said it, though! Omae wa mo shinderu, and then a rock killed him.
It was gonna die from the poison.
Nani? Just get beamed in the head with a rock. Ooh, I can finally try this out. Okay. Dang it! Man. That would have been cool. Oh, well.
So if I actually use the Quelling Moss ability, does that remove the poison damage from my arrows for the scene?
Don't think so. I could,
Try it. See what happens.
yeah, I'd like it if you could kill this stump, though, because I think he's going to take a shot at me.
Yeah, I'll take care of the stump.
Don't worry, I can help.
Oh, right. Oh, right, I forgot you've got reach.
Hi there, buddy. You trying to get away? I am a whirlwind of death.
Mm-hmm. Oh, more poison.
Nah,
For
everyone's
poison.
hands are
Just
full.
salvage
Let's salvage it. But yeah, I think it's additive, so
Ooh, shield.
it doesn't swap anything. It just keeps adding on more poison
Yeah.
damage.
Salvage it. So the thing about shields is that all it does is just take you take 1 less damage from non-flanking attacks, which is lame. I think it should give you +1 armor because it's a shield, but meh.
There is the one special shield though that's actually
Yeah.
helpful.
The last of the orange light sinks into its embers. Ori remembers his earlier reveries and tucks them away. The next day, they scour Angenkal Tannery.
Scraped up, but empty. Maybe they all smelled us last night and came running.
It was a long march yesterday.
Anyway, a lot of work to be done. Oh, hang on. Let's go for the attack with these.
I think you start.
Alright, likely spot for trouble. Loose eyes. Stay alert.
There's a way over, a little further on.
They cross a sturdy bridge just downriver and approach their destination from behind. The structure appears solid, but the water wheel's clearly busted. A stack of cut wood shows no moss growth.
I feel sorry for whoever owns this place.
All's fine. This is my mill, travelers. The mill keeper rounds the building with a newly filled jug. You out here hunting or what?
Hunting's one way to say it.
Had word of trouble with some of those bone metal things. Morthoggies, what they're called. Yeah, I know that. I'm just seeing if you know that. Right. So you've got some experience then.
Yeah, that's basically the tone.
Yeah. Yeah, they did for my old water wheel. Pulled all the iron workings. Methodical. So, but come inside. My arm's tired. Morthoggi first appeared, I don't know, a year, maybe a year and a half. The first sighting. Never went out of their way to kill folks. The mill's stark. A half-gone flour bag slumped on the floor, mostly bare shelves. A lone book stands open to a page about the ancient mortificers. But then folks started getting in their way. Not on purpose, just living their lives. Mark of the times, I suppose. Living as we always have is enough to get us killed or sent running. No remorse in those things. The Morthoggi, I mean. No remorse at all.
But you're still here.
You're brave to stay out here. And have you tried fighting back at all? Has anyone organized?
I thought I'd learn about them. Bought the old book you see there. All it's shown me is... that I'm in over my head. We all are. We're drowning out here in a flood of old world terrors.
Right. It's bad in a lot of places.
I am at the point of just, well, packing up and running, right? You folks look like you've seen some things. So why don't you tell me? Should I stay? Should any of us?
So we can either say, hey, you should probably leave, or saying that you'll be okay, we're here.
But we won't always be here.
Don't be afraid. I am here.
Yeah, I am here.
And then we do the All Might laugh with like the pose.
I mean, if we can drive them away, at least for a time.
We're like on the way to like take out their stronghold.
So
anyway.
I think we should go with you'll be all right. We're here.
Yeah, all right, you want to read that line?
Sangria?
Nah, you'll be alright. We're here.
This again.
Look, we'll take back these woods. This river. As far as I'm concerned, you leaving would be a defeat. Set a terrible precedent at the very least.
Grace and the rest of us have gotten through a lot. Whether we live or die can be your answer.
Pretty grim idea.
We're here to wipe them out, regardless.
Well, the folks around here will certainly know your names. I'll stay, as long as I can. I look forward to telling the story of how you came here first, and how the light shone in your eyes as you left. But I sure would like if the story ends well, for all of us. You did a nice job, Trace. I'm kind of proud.
There's movement over by those trunks. Let's be on alert.
Yay!
Also, I just kind of really want to see just how far the poisoning stuff can go. See, who can take advantage of... Oh, yeah. Trace can take advantage of it, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see.
If you can get over there.
Let's see if I can't... I'll make the cart explode.
Little fella.
Hang on. I can also help. I have a through shot. Pew! Okay. So you need to run over there and just touch the stone spirit.
You just need to stand next to it.
Okie dokie. Little critter. I think the stone spirit is my favorite one.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute, yeah.
So, either get a great sword or a great spear.
I'd go with the great sword. The great swords
Yeah.
are the stone great swords look cool.
They're really cool.
It'd
And
be
you can
cool
name it if you
sword.
want.
Yep, that is also true. You can name it. There you go.
Ooh.
Now that is a monster hunter looking weapon.
I'm into that. Yeah. I got an achievement for that.
Nice. Is it the achievement
Uh-oh.
like find all the spirits?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. They've said that they're gonna make plushies of them, but I don't know when.
I would love that.
You and me both.
Alright, fuckers.
Alright. Get him, Sangria. There we go. Got it.
Did I heal?
Yes, no. What happens is that the stone thing actually will cut through the stone special ability cuts through armor and pins people in place.
Oh, I just thought I took more damage than I did.
It was hidden by the big robot in front of you. But like, oh, you took a bunch of damage. Don't look at your health bar. See, you can't see it. You're almost dead. Don't worry.
I'm gonna fuck this thing up.
Dang it. Well, go get it then. Nice.
Or, never mind.
Yeah, go get the other one. The one to your
Okay.
left. Get it.
3 arms.
She's not like other girls. She has tree arms.
It's so stupid.
Hey! Ow. Oh, God.
Might want to take him out, yeah.
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah. Do you need my help or?
Nah, I got it.
Alright,
I
I'll wait
might.
just
We'll
a
see. Yeah, I need help.
Can I get to it?
I got it.
Yeah. Hit it.
Behold!
Jeez, okay.
God damn it.
Behold, tree wizard. I cast tree fist.
You just gave that thing a splinter from it hitting you.
Yeah. Bastard.
Got it. Alright, might need some help over here, Sangria.
Can you reach us in time?
I actually can't reach
Alright,
to actually hit them.
screw it. I think we'll be fine.
I could-
Spectate might go for me, and they don't do too much damage. Try going to take out the Watchman if you can.
I could go over there and Sentinel.
Yeah,
Oh,
do,
yeah, that'd be a
do
good
that,
idea,
do that,
do
do
it.
that.
Gives you stupid range.
Now, if they try anything, I'll fucking smack them.
Yeah. Nope. Oh, God, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, see, there's the sword. Yeah, now that thing can't freaking move.
Yep, you
Right.
pinned it in place.
I'll leave that to you.
Yeah. Kill it, Sangria. There we go. There we go. Deadpool says, I shall name this tree Tender. Mm. There we go, counterattack.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh, so close.
Ah!
Scrap of Cunning, +5 accuracy. Let's see, who can use it? Who doesn't have very good accuracy?
Judging by
maybe
how many
take
shots
it
I was
straight.
missing,
You want to give it to Azurella?
if you think it'll work, yeah.
Sure, why not? Give her the strap. I got that strap on me,
I got that
you know?
strap on me.
Another one? Oh, needed
Ori's
elsewhere.
restless and following a promising poster. Okay. Distant clouds of dust or rain drift in the late sky. Wind drags on Ori's clothes and the windmill roars. Out here, the wide world I was born to roam. Yeah, this feels right. With a last look at a fading day, he goes in. An especially vicious gust fights him all the way to the entrance.
The door, love.
Working on it. Ori pulls the door closed. The mill keeper's a woman named Wraith, a stranger to them. She's provided shelter anyway, and now comes from her cellar with a jug of cool dandelion tea and cups. What a wind! And wouldn't you know it, no grain to grind. At least it's quieter. You should hear it when the big wheel's gnawing.
Let's see a story like this. A weary traveler stays with a mysterious, smiling-eyed woman who runs a lonely mill.
Thank you for everything, Wraith.
She's imagining just a fan fiction between her husband and the freaking innkeeper.
I'm fine. I'm happy for the company. Stories Talfa hears told are already worth whatever hospitality I've given. But are you two still set on staying just the night?
The fantasies intensify.
Yeah. Ori pulls out the poster he'd found pinned to a tavern door in Jillery Burn. Think you're a hero? Dreaming of glory?
Oh, I like this quest line.
Dream no more! I'm Kalik Longley and we need you. Come to the land heroes forgot. Bring a new age of hope to the needy. Kalik Longley. I'm needed elsewhere. And in the morning, their journey continues to that place heroes forgot.
Yeah. Dropping. I don't think we need to get rid of anything here. You fine with me just letting this one pass by?
Yeah, let it go ahead, let it go.
Can't we stop? My ankles are mush.
1 second, still loading for me.
Whoops.
There we go. Yeah. Whisker Moss traces lines on trunks where the sun's finger has trailed. A forest can change a lot just in a day's walk.
It does remind me of... That was how you started liking me, wasn't it? Someone who was happy to go no particular direction with you.
Talflip, there's something I've been meaning to say.
That's ominous.
I don't plan on going back to the Paladins of Ivory Autumn. Not for a long while, and maybe not ever.
Love, are you being...
Yeah, I don't really know. Because it's honestly the only thing I've ever belonged to that I thought it was worthwhile. Worth the fuss, the constant... But it's hard. I've stayed doing the same thing so long now. The same way, calling the same place home, and I... A noise interrupts him. It comes from just ahead. A barking man. Or a barking voice. A man's voice.
He's having a midlife freaking crisis.
Yeah, he's having a midlife crisis. They approach a cluster of trees and find beyond it a clearing, a road, and a collection of interesting people.
That actually makes me think of that'd be an interesting character origin story who's already old, and the reason they're becoming an adventurer is just they had a midlife crisis and freaking left home.
That would be kind of funny.
And it's like party member starts hitting on him, and it's like, I would love to reciprocate, but I'm married. What do you mean you're married? You've been with us for like 3 years.
I am married.
Silence. I'm married. I just haven't seen my wife in a while. Do you at least talk to her?
I miss my wife tales. You know how often we get that excuse? You think we should keep your home safe and do it for nothing? Is that what you're saying?
No, please.
Isn't that the...
With a confirming glance at the poster Ori'd found and followed, Taufla passes it forward. Yep. Let me be clear. If you don't have the money, that's fine.
It is?
Sure. We're heroes after all. Just fair warning to you. We can't be everywhere at once. Heard there's goblins prowl these hills, and they've been awfully burny lately, haven't they, Shilrin? Right you are,
Right.
Sir. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Right you are, Sir Kalik. Burny goblins.
I see.
All right, here. This is all I've got left. My kids are gone.
The old woman offers the sack she'd been carrying.
What's that? A bag?
Bag of rice. Yeesh. You tricky old crone. Fine, keep it. But next time, it's double, right? And it's coin. Or meat would be fine. The old woman hefts the bag of rice, then heads down the row, slow and sad.
Need me to follow?
I don't know. What do they even do all day that they can't afford a little fee? Suppose we could pay her a visit, see if she was lying. Road looks fair. Sky's iffy.
No closer now. What's the thing with you guys?
Came a long way looking for Kalik Longley.
Saw We Want to Be Heroes.
Oh, did you see my poster? What a pose, right? Didn't I tell you that poster would get a couple?
You're gonna make me put up more, aren't you?
Yes!
How does he know we're a couple? Or does he just mean in terms of, like, the number 2?
The number, of course. I'm not telekinetic.
Oh, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you mean Okay, never mind. Well, you look like you've got some danger in you. Come back to the castle. We could talk. Need, hero skills, though. Can you handle goblins?
I'm looking at the guy whose arm is
Or
made
his
of
arm
lightning.
is made out of lightning. People used to call me Goblin. I don't know why. It didn't protect them.
He's just bringing up past trauma. He's like, oh, you look like a goblin ori wolf. Yeah, like look at their expressions. They have no idea what to make of that comment.
Well, yeah, that's because it was a threat. He's basically saying, you know, people used to call me Goblin, and I don't know why. It didn't protect them. He's
okay, I thought he was.
Yeah,
I heard it as just him bringing up a random childhood memory.
No, he's basically He's basically saying this better be an actual thing because people called me that, and it didn't protect them.
Okay, that makes sense.
He's threatening them. The already unpleasant day sours and fades. The road withers, but they're able to follow its ghost to a swampy compound among toppled stones.
They don't look new at this.
They're not.
He's a little worried now.
Yeah. They arrive as dark sets in. You're not from the area. It's lucky for you. I'm Selena.
Alpha.
Belonged to a merchant family once. Vagrants were living here. Loose scalps. We made it ours.
I think it's pronounced louse.
Louse scalps, yeah. Your castle? What do you think? Nice? Not really. Seen better days. It's a work in progress. This little operation you're looking at, it didn't all happen in a day, of course. A stairwell goes underground. Frog noise follows them down the damp steps. Took me a while to scrape enough brave souls together. What Mammy used to say. She said, tell me the name of a brave soul and I'll ask what height to make the coffin. Scumbag. My Mammy was a carpenter, is the explanation. They reach the foot of the stairs, a room thick with odors, stale food, dewy rock mold, and brittle leather. But anyway, here's what we get down to business. Bedrolls, buckskins, barrel stacks, beetroot liqueur, and boiled beans. Kavik lights candles and douses his torch as he goes. Don't forget banditry. You're not wrong to try and get paid. Survival is an instinct common to people, animals, maybe even lostlings, in their realm of fire and fear. But you're more monster than hero.
Ori.
Oh, is this... You're gonna lecture me, aren't you? That depends. Would you prefer me fry your face off instead?
It's not just the one old woman, isn't it? It's all the people living around here, and you're taking their money. Food.
That's our work. We collect a fee, and in exchange we protect them from whatever. You think they deserve different? You don't think they'd do the same to me if they could.
You talk like any other grifter. I smell greed, in fact. It reeks.
So the only thing these people actually need protection from is you. You and your little clan of rats. That's enough of your mouth. Okay, then we switch to weapons. What were you expecting? Fable pure knights? Selfless nobodies? That's nice for stories. Look around you. We live in the cellar of a ruined something. Maybe there used to be heroes here, but now they're just spiders. We're survivors. We do what we have to. Take what we have to. And speaking of, you've got some valuable pieces yourself. Oh, you don't want this smoke. You don't want the smoke.
You know, a wolf secretly in the background. So, Ori's charisma is 21%.
No, Ori would not talk them down. Ori would kill him. Like,
No, fuck these guys.
yeah, fuck these guys. Alright, the thing lagged up for me, so I have to wait for it to load. There it is. Hold on. You had me welcoming you in as a friend, but you threatened me? Call me a liar?
No, hang on. You skipped it.
Oh, I did?
Yep.
Well, it's not working anymore, so...
Hang on. You want to look at my stream just to read off that dialogue?
No, you can read it, because for me, like, a lot of stuff's frozen up, so...
Alright. Roosts in your tree of lies. Just don't think you'll fly far when it burns. If you fly now, though...
Yeah. Let's just
stand
kill him.
back, all of you.
On to the fight. We're no corn cobs. Come get bloody. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we tried.
Yeah, we tried. Time to die. The Marsh Castle Gang. Their leader moves like a seasoned fighter. The others, sloppy, maybe. But those weapons still hurt. Blood for the blood god! Jesus, has he saved some for the rest of us?
There are two left.
Yeah, this is a joke. Let's see. Got him. Alright, go ahead, Sangria.
The poison killed them.
I know we get jack and shit for that, but it felt good to do it.
Yeah.
Salvage.
Yeah.
I'm on game. There we go. A long week later, on a windless afternoon. Farmers coming? No cart. Wraith the Millkeeper squints as distant shadows resolve into shapes with familiar faces. Oh, them! They'd love if I broke out the beer, I expect. And why wouldn't I? At the Millkeeper's fire, Ori and Taufla drink a little. She even sweeps the rafters. Good having the sky off them, good smelling dry building stones and fresh flour. What's wrinkling you?
Said you were leaving the company for good. Guess that's still got me thinking.
Would you have gone with me? At this point it would be...
You're not planning on going away, are you?
I was going somewhere, I thought. But really, I just wanted to go anywhere. Anywhere new. It's my...
I know, love. It's your traveling heart, and yes, I'd stay with you.
Got potatoes and market sausage frying up.
It'll be nice.
Thanks. You know, reminds me of the people I grew up with, pushing hard on whoever wouldn't push back. Why do you think I ended up out here? There's those sorts all over. All you've told me, and all I can divine about you, You'll always be needed elsewhere. Good folk are needed everywhere. Yes, and answer that call if you can, when you can. Just don't underestimate the value of having a place to come home to. Oh, the food in the pan complains, and Wraith scoots back to her kitchen. So, fun fact, I just checked. If you convince them to stop, what it says is that the warrior joins the party and combat is avoided. You gain 1 D2 legacy points, and the following is added to the Wanderlust hero's success. Once their restless feet led them to a promise of meaningful work across the world, their earnest desire to help led them to a nest of bandits, but the hero was able to disband them with eloquence and force of will. Ultimately, they were happy to return to a home among those they could rely on. So,
I will say though that charisma is a really hard stat to
yeah, it is.
level up.
Yeah. So, not too worried about it.
What's a good thing, you know? I mean, manage it the right way. For all his faults, taking that man's life will weigh on me.
Not me. Even in the throes of battle, Ori and Talfa were able to subdue Kalik's underlings. The bandit leader himself, however, fought to the end. They killed him. Oh, so everyone else lived. Okay, good. Others will be alright, you think?
I'll recover. Few scars don't hurt. Shows you're a survivor. Men find that intriguing. Alluring, even.
What about those with lightning arms?
That's pretty hot.
We left them in good hands. Only fear is that the commoners will want their own revenge. Ori unrolls the poster that pulled him across the world. Though creased and stained, old ink still gleams in the firelight. Let's split our takings with this mill woman, Wraith. Sure, she could use some supplies. Feel like robbers ourselves otherwise. He wads the paper into a ball and flicks it into the flames.
Hell
Yay!
yeah.
Supplies. Feedback loop. For all enemy magic attacks against Ori, the damage is received as bonus potency that lasts 1 turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with that one. Hold on.
Oh, I heard the thunder outside your window too.
Yeah.
I think you should pick feedback loop.
Yeah, I should.
Actually, since we're over here, let's go for this one. Accuracy +5. Alright, anyone could use this. Let's see, who should have it? Let's give it to the Rangers, so let's give this one to, let's see. Let's give it to Talfla.
Well,
Go for it.
And dodge. Who needs more dodge? People who... Let's give it to... Let's give it to Emily, I think. Because she's pretty on the front lines.
Mm-hmm.
Also, assault the Morthagi stronghold.
Alright.
Not guarded.
Really? I'll buy that for a second.
we're walking into an ambush, aren't we?
1 second. Like I said, the game's lagging for me, so I'm a little behind.
Alright.
There we go. Come on. There we go. Alright, now we can go on. Sorry. Well, we had to expect something like this. Best we can do now is stay alert.
About that.
As if waiting for a cue, they appear. from crack and crevice, silent and staring.
I got it. Out of the cave's mouth, a creature emerges. It extends one long arm toward them and tilts its bony head at an awkward angle, then turns to walk back into the darkness.
I think we're supposed to follow it.
Either that, or we fight our way through these things.
The mine shaft is long and cramped. Their guide leads them steadily on, never turning to see if they're following. Until finally, the shaft opens up into a wide room, where a strange sight awaits them. Ah! Hello there! General Kenobi!
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi!
Why did you say that? My name's not... I don't know. I was possessed, I think.
Let me guess. You're here to kill us.
I can see your brain, lady. Something's not right here.
Yeah, something is very wrong.
Well,
Don't be shy. I get it. You should know my name first, don't you think? I'm not good at introductions. Fortunately, I'm excellent at them. Captain Cleland Barengast is me. So, just tell me, what's your cut? Sorry, does this thing have to stand right? Oh, don't mind her. She's a good girl. They all are. Won't bite unless they're told. So, yeah. Can't we talk? You people are good. Really good. I might actually be impressed. And I don't get where I am today by being a poor judge of flesh.
I don't know. I feel like you were, considering your...
Yeah.
you don't have much left.
Yeah, seriously. I wouldn't... Yes, God, I know. We should be scared. The thunder doesn't help. See, I won't work with just any old sellsword. Ask these poor goons who got stuck with the Drauven. But when I encounter true quality, then I make it a point never to be outbid. So, what's your cut? Think I can't double it?
We're not actually working for anyone.
Hey, Gunsage, what's up? Ha! Good one. I just guess you're just hunting Morthagi for fun. Actually, it's about preserving the things we care for. Our towns, our people. Yeah, you can drop the hero act around me. You interested or what?
In working for Morthagi.
Look around. Who do you think's working for who? You mean this war and everything that came with it. You're claiming it was your doing. What reason could you possibly have to... Curious? Well, I don't go into particulars with potential recruits. All you need to know is we're mercenaries. Soldiers for hire. Vulture soldiers. Oops.
So, if we agree to join you, will you tell us more about this Vulture?
I'm not an idiot. Do you see this brain?
Seems pretty small to me.
Yeah. Here's the deal. You want in, you have to pledge. An arm or a leg will suffice. And don't worry, I'll give you something better in its place.
What's that brain case made of? Out
Yeah.
of curiosity.
Yeah, what's that brain case made out of? Just out of curiosity. You're very chatty. And you're very dull. Yeah, I know. She clicks her tongue and turns as Morthagi form a wall between them. Oh well, dance with my pets if it pleases you. I'll still have your bones. You think. Let's see. Gold-green light reflects off revolving gears, clicking and whirring and even whistling a tune. Death's collector comes to browse.
I think for the other group, I'm gonna wait to give them 2 more people. This is a bit. I think we can handle it, but it might be a bit too much to let the others handle by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you really can only carry so much weight. Sorry, let's see. So we need to prioritize. So we want to make sure we're not surrounded. So let's see. I think we should take care of the sommelier next to us, and then the Batchbee. Let's see. I can't reach either the Batchbee. You two have range, so I'll take care of the small guy closest to us.
Go for it.
And then let's see. If you two could you try taking out the Batchbees nearby?
Got it. I'll do what
The
I
ones in the north or the ones to the east?
Try taking the one to the left first.
We got cultists to our south too. Watch out for that.
We could also push south, yeah. Let's see.
Okie dokie.
Please stun. Ah, there we go.
Nice. Nice shot.
Now I could poison and do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
Yeah. Nice shot.
And now he's gonna die. He's
Omae
done
wa
for.
shinderu.
Oh my wa mo shinderu. Nani?
Hi guys. So what's up?
I'm
What
invisible.
is up, my pals?
What is up? And I cannot stress this enough. My gamers. Nope. They don't even know where I am.
Ah, rude.
You're poisoned. Watch out for the caltrops too. All right.
Oh, hi guys.
Oh
What
hi,
if I just
Mark.
bite you. Just a big ol' honk.
Let's see.
Let's go for luck. Yep. There
we
you
go.
One
Nice.
shot.
All right. Let's see. Here we go. Hold on, Sangria, don't move.
Okay.
Actually, never mind. You can move. I can't get both of them. I can only get one.
I'll go back up Asibow.
Actually, wait, let me clear you a path.
I'm good.
Oh, never mind. Just do that then.
You can just
Dang
go
it.
around them.
Nice. I have made a mistake. Block! Block! The butler. Ow. Aha!
Okay,
Feedback loop!
Feedback loop. Alright, hang on. I'm just going to, let's see.
Oh my god! Y'all, wow! Okay, if this works, like, I don't know if it will, but if this works,
Alright, let's see what Ori plans to do.
yeah, like, please work. Nice. That did 9 damage to that thing and stripped all of its warding away.
Zap.
That was one elemental attack against Ori. If he keeps getting hit, he can literally, like, electrocute entire groups. Sheesh.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this big guy here.
Go for it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Fuck.
Dang it.
Bastard. If he walks away, if he tries to move at all within
Yeah.
range, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Cat Ingy.
Aha! Feedback loop!
Of course, it only works with elemental damage.
Yeah, I know. Oh god! Help. Help. Shit. Damn it. Let's see,
He can back off for now and just
Yeah.
lose 2 health.
better back off. Next time, maybe. Yeah, I don't think Talfla would fare well seeing her husband drop dead right in front of her.
Alright, we're gonna have to.
I could throw out a quelling monster to poison some of them.
Go for it.
Let's see, what's the range on this?
Man, what I wouldn't give for Magnolia or Hobshi, the literal walking tanks.
I don't have much range on it, sadly.
Come on. Done. Nope.
Hold on.
Just
Let me
try
see
to
what
focus up on poisoning. See if you can't amp up your poison and then shoot the sommelier.
Okay. You gotta move up a little bit.
Yeah, if you wall with me, it'll help me out a little bit. Yeah, how much benefit do I get from walling with you? Let's see. Yeah, it gives me plus 20 block when you're next to me. Oh, right, that too.
Nice.
I'll try to pick up that watchman.
Go for it. So while y'all
me-
are doing that, I can...
Oh, am I out of poison? I'm out of poison.
Just shoot the butler. I think because if the watchman shoots at one of us, you'll get a free hit on him.
Yeah.
I got a 52% chance to hit on this one, though.
On butler.
To shoot
Yeah.
anyway.
Maybe try moving to a better angle.
Yeah.
But stay next to me. And make sure you
Yeah.
can get the watchman.
Okay, that's 76.
All right. Fire. Nice.
There we go.
Dang. Put another arrow in him, Sangria.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Oh, and you get to move. Alright.
I believe...
I'm gonna carefully move up.
Yeah, I think...
Yeah, I'll go ahead and get ready near the door.
I think only the General Grievous cosplayer and her second in command are the only ones left.
Also, yeah, medicine. Who's working for whom? Oh
Yeah.
my god. Also, hey, Adlis. Yeah, ready near the door.
You know, go
To be
ahead
fair,
and-
it's my bad for thinking we could even with 3 good people, it would still be a challenge.
Yeah, which means we need to get more people together to deal with the Drauben.
Yep. Alright, open the door so you use your free shot.
Open the door, get on the floor.
Everybody
Oh my
do the
God.
dinosaur.
Oh my god, you have 3 moves! Look at
Shoot
it!
him again!
Well, he's gonna die.
Yeah,
'cause he's
so
got
get the other
poisoned.
one.
Yeah. I can't quite shoot him from this angle, but I
Hang
can.
on, move forward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get him.
Because the thing is, without a certain perk, it would take all of your moves. So let's see. Oh, didn't mean to actually finish him off like that.
Yep, it's only... Oh, well, no, there's a butler in the corner. Watch yourselves.
I'm actually gonna take cover.
Oh!
Oh,
Okay,
hey,
I
you're
got-
pretty close together, buddy.
Get him.
Actually,
Would be a shame if I were to obliterate you.
let me
Right?
go ahead. I got a thing for this. I'm gonna activate Fox Flight.
He's
Oh,
dead.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, took down one of them.
I get the butler. Nice. It's poisoned.
Oh, look at her legs. She has freaking, like, claw legs.
Yeah, spider legs. Sweet. The
Gross. Can't touch this.
Can't
Alright,
touch
I think
this.
I'm gonna focus on taking out the leader real fast. Just, get her out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back up. Can't quite get to you. I'm gonna move up here. Or actually, I'll move over here. And
Considering
shoot
the
from there.
only flesh part left of her was her head and her neck, he probably could have just pulled her head off.
Oh, baby!
Do it again.
3.
Let's see that
Another
again.
one.
Another one. Nice shot.
Water stunts are so good.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of experience. The old mine has gone silent. In the next chamber, they find a workshop full of cogs and bones and half-finished projects.
Want to know my guess? She started out as a regular old sawbone. She got a little too enthused, and followed where her curiosity led. To this.
I don't think it's necessary to understand where she came from. No article they find amongst the clutter speaks any answer. A mutual longing grows to feel the breeze on their faces and to leave this eerie space and all its mysteries behind them.
Huh.
If only to serve as proof of the captain's fall, Asibow unclips her distinctive brooch and pockets it.
So, now onto the Drowvin.
Yeah, we need to regroup.
Yeah, everyone needs to regroup.
Yeah, that was a bit of a tough one. So we'll let's see, find an item.
Ori's going back to Jillery Burn to rest. Wait. Yeah, let them wait there. Don't let them do anything. Oh, crap. Yeah, there's an incursion. Of course there is. Yeah. Can we get the defenses up at the tannery in time?
That's secure site. I have to secure the site to defend it.
Yeah.
So accuracy +5. Let's give it to. Anyone have low accuracy? Let's give it to Tapla. And then try to prepare
Okay,
as much
if it's okay with
defense
both
as
of y'all,
possible.
I'm gonna disconnect real quick and restart the game because it keeps lagging on my end. So, y'all mind if I do that?
Sure.
Yeah, give me a second. Come on.
Okay, dope.
Alright, give me a second. Won't take long. Alright, there we go.
So we have level 1 defenses. I'm sending Ori over there, but it has only like a 20% chance of it to withstand at this point.
All the more reason to be over there.
So we can either try attack it now with just 3 people. It's not, I think they might be able to handle it.
Yeah.
It's a size 9 strength. So we can either defend it now or wait to regroup. Like, we could fall back and start building defenses at the Thalora lookout while they're destroying Agonol.
That's on y'all.
And then
That's y'all's
repair
call.
after.
Hmm?
I think it might be a better idea just to make sure we don't like have any more issues pop up. You fall back to Thalora and use the time they're attacking the tannery to defend,
Okay.
build up Thalora's
Yeah,
defenses.
let's do that. Also, I'm back now, so.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, it's still really bad on my end. I don't know why.
Bonus damage. Let's see. If we give it to, let's see, can everyone use it? Yeah, I think everyone can use this to increase their damage. So let's see. Let's give it to Trace.
Okay, dope.
And Bracelets of Power.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm checking something. Weird. That's really weird.
Oh my, all Draven. Sharpen beat. Yeah, let's get rid of the bird bonus. Alright, yeah, almost tier 3. There you go. Now tier 3 defenses. Yeah, now we can have everyone defend.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
The Draven have come. A booming throat hangs its battle call in the air. And then more voices doing sharper, closer, and shriller octaves. How should the defenders respond?
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong on my end. Like, I'm still on the screen, like the map screen. I don't know what's going on my end. Like,
It's a little jerky for me too, but not nearly as bad as you're describing.
yeah, like
That's weird.
yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, I literally just watched you choose to get rid of the bird. So,
Alright, I think definitely, like, after we finish this chapter, we should probably stop for now.
Yeah.
We're getting close to the end, and maybe next time should be better.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got 73% chance to charge, so...
I'll just do
Me
whatever you
too.
need to do, because like I said, I'm still watching this all play out right now. So,
Successful, so we get the bonus. Courage and speed. And then I'll howl for the most speed. You're gonna have this villager open this door.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to disconnect again, because like I'm literally on the incursion screen where y'all are making the decisions. I don't know why it's doing this. Hang on. Let me check my options real quick. I apologize to everyone watching the stream. Give me a second.
Ooh, there's a storm throat in the coming in the back here.
Yep, let's see.
Yeah. If you want, I can sentinel the front door.
And they're too far spread to really do much better. I can use use Sentinel on one of the entrances. I can burn him, so he should die on his next turn. Let's see, have him wall. We'll wait for Zaruk to come back.
Hold on. Try this again. I think I may know what was doing it. I checked, but I don't know. Here's hoping.
Here's hoping.
And like that's the thing, at the battle screens it's fine. It's just it's just like when everything else is happening. Like everything moves at the right speed for y'all, but it's slow for me. I don't know why. Yeah, constructing the mission. I guess that's something I can send feedback for, so.
Yeah, really weird how it's if it becomes unplayable, we can stop for now.
Yeah.
If you have to.
Well, it still hasn't brought me into the battle yet, so give me a minute. Give it some time. Again, I do not know what the issue is. Yep, still setting up the board. Hang on.
Yeah, if it doesn't come up in a few minutes, I say I'll just save and we'll come back to this next time.
Yeah. Apologies,
As much as
everyone.
I'd hate to not finish it, but like, if it's unplayable, it's something that'll have to be tackled later.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because this seems kind of out of nowhere because it's worked fine before. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the storm is interfering with your computer.
Honestly, like, you joke, but, it's not working. We're just gonna have to,
All right,
we're just
I'll
have to
make
call it
some
there.
time.
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah, so I think what's happening is that because it's summertime, a lot of people are back home, and one of the main things is that, as I kind of mentioned before, my internet provider provides to this entire area because they have exclusivity. So,
Right.
yeah, which means that, sometimes they throttle things because there's too many people using it. So that might be why. Either way, I'm very sorry for cutting it short, but it's unplayable for me. So
That's understandable. We can tackle it next time.
yeah. Anyway, I appreciate it. You two have a great day. Thanks again.
Yay!
Right.
It was always a pleasure.
All right. See ya. Well, that sucks, but, things happen. I hope you all had a great time regardless. We're not going to raid anyone tonight. I have some stuff to do. I've got some videos to upload to YouTube, some VODs anyway. I've got some stuff to do, so I hope to see you all tomorrow. I'm going to get this week's schedule up as quick as I can. Should be up in the next 30 minutes or so. So if you're part of the Discord, you'll see it there. If not, check me out on Twitter. As always, it's been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain all of you. I hope you have a great night and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember, the memories you make in life, good and bad, make you who you are. Don't change them for anything. Love you guys. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.